Good morning, namaste. My name is Yuvraj, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to increase the PHP time limit on your website. First things first, why would you need to increase the PHP time limit on your website? Well, if PHP does not have enough time to execute the code on a website, then you might receive critical errors on your website, or you might also see PHP memory exhaustion limits and some other kind of errors. So let's start with the solutions. And the first solution that I would recommend to you is to just contact your hosting provider. Now, I'm recommending this as my preferred or my first recommendation because it's the easiest way to do so. You don't need any technical skills. You don't even need to know how to increase the PHP time limit. Just contact the hosting provider, contact the support team, and they'll get the job done for you. Another reason that I'm recommending this method to you is because a lot of shared hosting providers don't actually allow you to take the steps necessary to increase the PHP memory limit. So contacting the hosting support team is usually the only way you can get the job done. Option number 2 to increasing PHP time limit is by editing the php.ini file. Now, to edit the php.ini file, you'll need to access the files and folders on your website by going into cPanel and then going to File Manager inside your cPanel, and it will look something like this, as you can see on the screen right here. After you're inside, first thing you need to note is if you can see the WP admin and WP content folders. If you can see these folders, you are in the WordPress folder, and the php.ini file will not be inside the WordPress folder, but it will be inside your root folder of your website. So go up one level, and whatever files and folders you see on the screen, try to find or use the search option to search for the php.ini file. Once you find the file, open the file and add the single line of code that I'm going to show on the screen to the php.ini file. So this is the line of code you'll need to add to your php.ini file. Whatever is already present in the file, don't touch it, just add this line of code and paste it. Make sure the code is exactly as you see on the screen. Save the file, and if you have to download the file to your computer before you edit it, then you will have to re-upload the file to your server as well. One important thing that I'd like to highlight is that many hosts do not allow you to directly access the php.ini file, especially if you are on a shared hosting environment. So what you can do is, in that case, is contact the hosting provider. That is step number 1, or follow the other steps that I'm going to show you just after this step. Talking about option number 3 to increase PHP time limit on your website is to edit your wp-config.php file. Now, contrary to php.ini file, the wp-config file is usually accessible on most hosting platforms, and even shared hosting providers give you access to that file. And this is my file manager inside my account, and as you can see right here, wp-config.php file. So all you have to do is edit the file, add the line of code that I'm going to show you, and then save the file. And many hosting providers, depending on the environment, might force you to download the file to your computer first and then edit it. In that case, download it to your computer, add the line of code, save the file, and re-upload the file using the upload options we can see probably somewhere here. Also, make sure to replace the original file so that the changes are actually uploaded on the server. Let me show you how to edit the file. Inside my environment, I'll double click the file. As you can see, the file is now downloaded on my computer. Let me open it up in Notepad and I'll show you the piece of code or the line of code that you have to add to the file. So this is how the wp-config.php file looks. And I'm just using Notepad++ to open this file, and you can use Notepad or any text editor to open this file as well. Once you have opened the file, just scroll to the bottom of the file and add this line of code. Let me highlight the line of code for you. And also, just as an optional step, you can also add a comment just above this line to denote why you did this change or why you performed this change in the first place. If you don't know how to leave a comment, what you can do is just copy the comment from this line above, paste it, and then just change the wording of this comment. Something like this. Once you've made the changes, make sure to save your file or upload the file back to your server, depending on the method you've chosen, because if you don't do so, the changes will not be reflected on the server and the entire process will be a dud. Let's talk about method number 4 to increase the PHP time limit on your website, which is to edit the htaccess file on your server. Now, this step is quite similar to the previous step that I just showed you. In the previous step, we edited the wp-config file, but in this step, we'll edit the htaccess file, which you can already see on the screen right here. Now, you can do this inside your cPanel and your file manager, just as we did the previous step, but some SEO plugins also allow you to edit the htaccess file directly on WordPress. So choose whatever method. The line of code that you're going to add does not change in any case. So what I'm going to do is just use the file manager because it's already open here. And I'll do the same steps. I'll download this file by double clicking it and it's download to my computer. Let me open it up in Notepad once again. Once the file is open, just scroll to the bottom of the file and add this line of code. Let me highlight the line of code for you. Once you've made the changes, if you're editing the file on the server directly, just save your changes. If you had to download the file just like me, make sure to re-upload the file and replace the original file so that the changes actually go on to the server. Another important thing to point out is that the 300 that I've used in all the examples represents 300 seconds. By default, the PHP execution time is around 30 seconds. So 300 seconds should be more than sufficient for most issues that you're facing on your website. And that's it for this video. Make sure to like the video if you did enjoy it and also subscribe to our channel. You were listening to Yuvraj from Brainstorm Force. I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and take care. Goodbye.